along the ground, not the most agile. But however, both of these animals in water, that is their element. That's where they're truly remarkable. Harbor seals, they'll use their back flippers to kind of move themselves along through the water. Sea lions, they'll use those front to move themselves along. Now the three harbor seals that we have here, should introduce them. They are named Hermes, Apollo, and it sounds like common sense, but it's one of the things that we've actually discovered here at the aquarium. Because yes, again, it's impossible to talk about belugas in Canada and not mention the fact we've had belugas here since the 60s. And we've had them here not only to introduce them to people, but also involve them in research projects so we can answer some of the questions that we have about them. And that's one of the main research projects that's taken place here is vocalization research. Actually figure out, yeah, there's certain calls these animals need to learn, need to be able to hear as they're getting older so that they can identify each other and the animals around them. And it's only by developing a very strong bond of trust that we're actually able to work with these animals on a day-to-day basis. And to tell us a little bit more about what it's like to work. We certainly think so. We're always looking at different ways to reduce the amount of garbage and compost, knives and forks. What about a big change? The beluga status change. And that can be a little bit more difficult because generally speaking, we're all fairly comfortable in our lifestyles. We don't like to change too much, but we've got some amazing marine life here in Canada, and if we can reduce the amount of energy that we use to make their homes and keep them nice and chilly, and or reduce the amount of garbage that we're sending downstream into their oceans, into the rivers, well, it's the right thing to do. But if you're wondering, well, exactly how cold is the Arctic waters? Well, if you're in this splash zone area, if you're walking into these, sure, why not? Just waltzing right through the splash zone area. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us. On behalf of myself, the trainers, and our restful beluga whale, chances are if you can see them, they can see you too. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Cái thầu lầm luôn chứ kìa, đi cầm rồi. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. In there, I did very dark. You stand right here, did I? Stand right here. Stand right here. They got wet.
Sát chuối nhiều thì叫做沙chuối。
喂，條咩啊？好似蛇啊！
唔係海帶啊嘛。
呢度啊，呢度有少少啊。
呢個海蛇咯，可能。
電魚啊嘛，電鰻。
呢個辣魚最多。